Good morning everyone, hope you're all well. So today I am continuing to work on my field notes journal, and I said yesterday that in my watercolour painting and sharing of that said journal, I showed you these cards and field notes cards, and I was thinking about how I'm going to work with them and what I'm going to do with them. What I thought I'd try and do is some pockets that are gusseted, so that it gives me room to be able to put things like this in. So, you know, if I've got handfuls of these, I can put them in to one space and I know where they are. So I have some cards and papers and things here, and I thought I would make a start. Now I'm trying to decide whether to go for something like this, a white, or whether to go for this. Let's just have a look at how thin this is. This is just craft paper card. Let's have a look how thin it is. It feels nice. It's about the same thickness. Yeah, let's use this and see how we get on with it. So the idea I have is sort of like a library card pocket, if you like. So I'm thinking, you know, to fold up, you know, to create a shape, and then to have a gusset. So we don't want it too large. This way might be better, although it's folding it in the wrong direction for the card. The card doesn't like this. Yeah, doesn't like it, look. So it's going to have to be that way. So, now then. Let's say we want those to go in. And we want quite a few. So I'm going to just fold it here, and then if I have to cut it down, I will. So it doesn't need to be that tall, for example. It doesn't need to be that tall either. So let me just cut it down to what I think I feel comfortable with. So I'm going to just take a little bit off the top here. Oops, move that out of the way. So yeah, I'm just sort of going through ideas, and yeah, I like that better. But yeah, that's better. I think that's more. And I might as well do this in the middle if I can. I don't know where the middle is, but let's say it's here. Well, I know, let's put that in there, make sure that we've got enough room between the two. Obviously it has to be glued. So we'll go somewhere like, that doesn't look straight. Don't know if it's just my eyes. There, that one's one. Never get it right. Okay, so it doesn't matter, because, you know, as long as I make sure that I have enough room for those. I mean, I could put other things in there, but let's just make a start with this one. I'm going to take it down a little bit at the top. I think it's just that little bit too big. There we go. And this doesn't feel straight to me. It might be this side. How could I not cut it straight? I don't know what's going on with this. Every time I cut something, it's never straight. Okay, hopefully that will be. That's not straight either. Yeah, that's not straight either. Why wouldn't it be straight? I don't understand. Oh, it is. Maybe it's my eyes that aren't straight. Right, now obviously I said that we're going to create a gusset in there. So I don't know if it's a good idea to use this or not. Let me show you. It might be. It might be okay. this. I just thought it might be too wide, but too, you know, cardy, too thick. The card's too thick. That's what I'm trying to say. And I can't get my words out today. I don't know what's wrong with me. Okay, not perfect, but I think it will do. We need two, obviously, so we're going to just mark a pencil there. And there. So I'll cut that down. Again, I don't think it's going to be very straight, but you know, it's okay. And if it doesn't work, it's okay. It's not the end of the world. So now, actually, that's a good point. If I put that in there like that, I might need to thin these down even more, because if I put that in there like that, it's not going to leave a lot of room for... Goes that way, does it? Does it go that way? Yeah, of course it does. It must do. Ah, so that's a good point. You're not losing anything, because the only thing I'm gluing in is the gusset. Yeah, so that makes sense. That's not it. That's it. Oops. Yeah. Good. Okay, that's good. So now I know I'm not going to lose anything. That's really helpful. So I'm going to pop this in. It's slightly wide, longer than that. So just take off the edge before I glue it in. And a little bit. There you go. Yeah, that's fine. So I'm going to use some strong glue for this. Because it's quite thick card. I'll put it on that side first. So I think hopefully this will be strong enough to hold it. It's good strong glue, but it takes a while for it to, you know, set completely. I'll put that there. Like that, and then I'm going to put this on to hold it down, and then I'll do this side. And now this side. So this is the acetate glue that a lot of people don't like the smell. I don't mind the smell. And I do think it works, but it's not to everybody's taste because of the smell. So, you know, you have to decide if it's good. I mean, there are other glues, you know, white glue works perfectly well. There's no problem with that. Okay, so the other thing is you can rub this off if it... Hang on a minute. So push that to the bottom there, that's it, and then I'll pop that on. Okay, let's see about this. Now I need to do both sides at the same time, so I'll just wait for that one to set a little bit. I think this one's on fairly well. So I've never made these before. I don't think I have. I can't remember doing it, but I think it'll be nice. I'll stamp them as well. I'll stamp the front. Okay, I think that should be okay now. So the next thing I'm going to do is just glue down this. So I will try and be careful. This might be a fun little project. Okay, and just pop them down like that. I've done it right, haven't I? Have I? Yeah. Now I'm not sure. Yeah, I have. Just have to make sure that I don't get anything in there. I'm just gonna just do this to make sure I haven't got glue on the inside. I think I might have done this different to some of the others, but it doesn't matter. I'll try the other way around as well. It still gives a good sized pocket, but it hasn't got that gusset, so it should be the other way, I think. Just get that glue out of there so it doesn't stick. I mean, it does give us a nice size. So we'll do this one. I'll take any more off. I did, didn't I? Took some more off, yeah. I won't take any more off this, I don't think. This might work. So I will fold it like this. And I'll do it the other way around. I'm sure you were probably shouting at the, shouting at me to say, no, you're doing it wrong. I think I was doing it wrong. But if I do it like this though, see, that doesn't make sense to me. I'm going to cut it down anyway. Let's have a look. You can tell I've never made these before, can't you? I wasn't sure if I had or I hadn't, but I may have made it with paper, but definitely not card, and I just don't remember. So if I did it, did I ask if you're well? I don't know if I did. Anyway, I hope you're all well. I hope you enjoyed that little impromptu watercolour thing I did yesterday. When I look back at it, I think, well, it was okay. I could have, yeah, it doesn't feel right to me. That's not the way we do it, is it? Except that then, it does work like that. Okay, I'm going to do this one like that. And it doesn't matter for this one so much because, I'll just make sure I've got another one. Doesn't matter so much for this one because in terms of space, because this is a much wider one, so it won't matter too much. Just make sure two the same size. Okay, so I'm going to do it this way. Sorry, I don't know if I'm in. I'm doing this right, am I? No, I'm not. Okay, so I'm going to do it this way. Put it on here like that. And then like that. Okay. I don't know if I've got 2 more of these. Alright, I'll just let them dry a minute and I'll take this off here. So this should be dry now. And there's no glue coming through there. Yeah, it is a problem because got glue there. You know, we need this part here is vulnerable this way around. So I like it. I like this way of doing it, but it doesn't expand in the way that the other one does. Let's just try. Oops. Yeah, and then when you put them in, they hit the edges. So I don't know if the same will happen with those. But that looks like a library card pocket to me. So I'm happy with that. So I will. That's fine. But as I say, I might. It doesn't look like it'll come apart. Anyway, that's okay. Right, let's take this off. Should be okay now. Pretty sure it didn't need to be this hard, but it's okay. It's my first time doing it, and I think you could go either way. It still gives you a gusset to work with, but you know, one way is going to be better than the other. Or maybe it isn't. Maybe it's just okay, and then pop that up there like that, and then I have to make sure that it sticks. Yeah, that should stick. I might have to put a bit more glue down there. There. Okay. Right. Move it up a little bit. There we go. So we'll see how that works. And while that's doing that, I'm going to right, let's have a look. I'm going to take this. Why isn't that working? It's not working. Yeah, that worked. Let me try this way. Yeah. I don't know why it didn't work first time. And let's have a look. So I need to get my sorry for the noise. Just thinking where to put it. Yeah, I think I'll put it at the side there. Right, I'll stand up. That's all right. I'll live with that. Right. Now, I had a number, so I was thinking I would put a number at the side. I'll just a little bit. Right, number. Don't make the same mistake again, Julie. I think it works better when it's on something like this. Something squidgy. There we go, lovely. So that worked really well, happy with that. I'm going to ink the edges a bit, just a bit. Yeah, okay, that will do. I don't think there's anything else I want on there. Just keep it simple, and I'll put some of these in. Yeah, so they butt up against there, but you know, you just have to be mindful of that. It's not a big issue, but yeah, so I like that. Let's have a look at this one. Right, okay, now I'm going to take some off the top because it's not straight. Let's start. Whoops, still not straight. Why isn't it straight? Maybe because the bottom isn't straight. So that's better. Okay, just need to get that glue, the lid back on the glue before it there. So right, let's put something on. I want the bird. Yeah, I definitely want the bird. I love this bird. I was really happy when I got it. And I love the quality of the stamp as well, you know, of the bird, but I actually think the stamp itself is a good one. I got it from Temu. I got all of them from Temu. Okay, let's see. Let me just print it first. Oh, it's lovely. It's so nice. Such a lovely stamp. Recommend getting it if you I'm going to put it this side. So I'm not doing anything fancy. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? I love it. Yeah, that's stuck down again. Maybe it was the glue that I used, but I couldn't see, definitely can't see you know, the other type of glue working. Just rub that off. Clean it off a little bit. Right, now I need a number. So I think we'll use this. A nice big one. Fabulous. Right. Okay. Don't think there's anything else. Okay, right, so now I'm going to try and do this again. Good, it worked. Good, so these will be put on. There's some nice, fabulous, bit loose in there, perfect in there. So this one definitely is the better one. So you know, I don't know which way you would do it, but my feeling is this one is definitely the better way to go. But you know, maybe with the softer paper it might be better. I'm just going to put my stamps there a minute. Right, move that out of the way, we don't need that. So I'm thinking what am I thinking? I might I've got 2 of these. I don't think I need more than that. Oh, I didn't ink this. Just going to try and get in there. I do like this card, but good. I feel like it's a bit empty there, but I mean, I could find something to go there. I mean, it's empty there as well, so I don't think it matters too much. Okay. Put that in there. So now, what else shall we do? Something. I think what I'm going to do is create some pockets. Let me that I can put, or tags. I'll create some tags that I can put my dried flowers on. So I'm just going to cut this one down here. Oh, do it that way. I don't know if that made any difference whatsoever, but yeah. So I've got one tag there. I might make a couple of. What I'm going to do is create some pockets for dried flowers. Maybe I'll use some of this. This is cartridge paper. Or what I like, actually, some of this. So I'm going to create a pocket using this. Let's just see. I'll glue this together. Let's put this in between. And I'll cut the edges off. Just cut that off because it's got glue on it. Gosh, I might be out of, if I'm out of frame then I apologise. Right, so I'm going to put glue on this side. The reason I'm using this is because I like the look of this in a Field Notes journal. I don't know why. I'm not really sure why, but I always think it looks cool. Okay. Yep, good, that's good. And then I'll glue this side down. Just move that out of the way a minute, and then I can cut this. Okay. See if I can rub that off. Yeah. Good. So that will be my first one, and then I cut another one, didn't I? Which one did I cut? Actually, I think, do you know what? I think I'm going to use this to recycle it. It doesn't matter about that. Okay. A bit flimsy. Is that the card? Yeah, it was. I'll just use this for now. Right, I need tracing paper. Tracing paper is a bit strange. It's not clear like a lot of tracing papers are. It's okay, but it's more opaque or less transparent, but I like that. So that's going to go on there. So we'll have to cut it down. I might do another one with this paper. I like this. And also I can cover this with it. So, that didn't cut very straight, but, well, it cut straight, but I didn't cut it right on the line that I should have. Doesn't matter because I can cut it off. Okay. No, it wasn't. Oh my goodness me. Hang on, what am I doing? Oh, it was on here. It was here. Right, so I'm going to use this glue. And I'm going to put it on very, very thinly on the side, like this. There. Hopefully this will work. Okay, I'll trim it down. So you'll notice that I only did 3 sides because obviously I want to put a flower in here. Oh, I've just realised what I've done. Okay, that's all right. That's actually all right because I can just drop it in. Maybe. Or I can put something else in there. So I can use that as a little pouch to store things in. Okay, that's me not thinking again. What is wrong with my brain today? I had a good night's sleep as well, which is, you know, unusual for me. So anyway, maybe I'm just catching up. Right, okay, so that's what I like it. I really, really like it, and I think that I'm going to stamp on that as well. Right, let's do another one. So we're going to do this one. And again, I'm going to cut it like this. Sorry for the noise, guys. It's horrible noise. I did that a bit longer, but that's okay. I mean, it's better to have it too long than too short. Right, so this time I'm only going to glue it on one side so that I can put something in there. Without it being an issue. Okay. The other thing, of course, is I could use, you know, washi or something like that just to put across the top. Don't need to glue it. And I may have to do that if the glue doesn't hold. But for now, it looks like it's holding. So that's 2 done. So now I'm going to do this one. And I'm going to attach it to, what did I say? Then more of that paper. Where's that paper? There. I really like this backing. I'm going to do it there. Okay. So then this is going to go over the top of here, like that. Oops. So again, I will glue it. I think I'll glue this. Just because it's easier to glue than paper. You know what paper's like. It sort of moves around and causes disruption. Okay, pop that there. So it's good because I'm using scraps. And then that will go across there like that. And we've got another one of them, and I love these. Okay. It means I'm not using up precious card as well, because card is, you know, more expensive to keep using, although it's not really that expensive, but you know what I mean. I'm using up pieces that were in my scrap box here, which is a good thing. Now we want to put some paper on. I've got lots and lots of dried flowers and dried leaves to use, so that's why I'm doing these sorts of things. And I will do more sketching and that sort of thing. To go in my book. Okay, so this is going to go here like this, and again I'm just going to glue the edge for now. Okay, so that's another one of those. So I've got 3 now. 1, 2, 3. Now let's look for some flowers. I'll just put the lid on here. Or just some plant specimens or whichever. I took these from my garden yesterday rather, and then I've got a whole load in there as well. So let's have a look. That's beautiful. What about that? Isn't that gorgeous? I mean, it does stand out, but again, it's a little bit, I haven't got any darker ones than that, so this is a small one that's more red, but I might, yeah, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put them in, but I'm going to leave them open so that we can see the beautiful colours. I think that's the best way. So this tissue paper will protect it, but the leaf will be protected, but I'll put some glue on the back, but you'll still see it, is what I'm trying to say. So I'm creating sort of a plant specimen. Isn't that lovely? So that's the first one. I will be writing underneath there, or on the top, or I'll put a label on. So let's do another one. Again, I'm gonna have it so you can see it underneath. I don't think about this. Oh, isn't that beautiful? Oh yes, that's going on there. That is gorgeous. Just going to try and put some on the tips of the leaves or something like that to try and hold it down, because it won't, I can't put any tape on it, if you know what I mean. Right, that should hold it down in theory. There's enough on there to hold it down. Oh, I think that's beautiful. My dirty fingers. Lovely. Love it. Right, I can see a couple of places where might need a bit more glue. Right, okay, so that's the second one done. Third one, this is the one where we've got a pocket here. Now I'm going to leave this one, and then anything that I can pop in there. So I'm going to put it in here and have it as a little bag that I can put a specimen in instead. And so I'm going to make another one. I'm going to make cards that you know, we can use. I have got some black card here. What about putting something on black card instead? What about that? and not gorgeous. So I'm going to make some black ones. If I cut these in half, I think they're going to be, yeah, okay. I'm going to cut this in half, and that will give me 6 of this size, and I think this is big enough. I don't really need them to be any bigger than that. Or I could do 2 really long ones. No, I'll stick with the smaller ones for now. And then I can always you know, make some bigger ones. I mean, this doesn't have to be, you know, I think that's just beautiful. So I'm going to put this on here. Oops, and this is the back. Now this one is even more difficult to do because actually it will show up on, the glue will show up on the back, on the black rather, sorry. But let's see. Yeah, I wanted to separate them. See if I can get some of this glue off. If you rub it, it should come off, but that doesn't look like it's going to come off. Yeah, that's not going to come off, I don't think. That's really annoying. But I knew that it would be a problem. Seems to come off with your fingers. When you press it down with your fingers, you get the glue seems to come up a little bit, so it's not all I think probably rubbing it actually made it worse, because doing this, it helps. So it doesn't matter too much. I mean, I don't like the look, but it doesn't matter. It's not the end of the world. I mean, we're just, you know, the main thing is that we get the plant down okay. So then I will be putting, I'm trying to think whether to put over it like that, you know, and then lifting that up, or whether to leave it. I'm going to leave it for a minute and then decide. Pretty sure I'm not going to get that glue off, which is really annoying. See, that's the thing with me, is I get wound up over things, silly things like that. Okay, right, next, let's see. I would really like to be able to get that down, but I think I'm going to have to end up splitting it. Ooh, didn't. Well, that just split itself. This should, in theory, glue down. What I need to do is put some glue underneath the ones that aren't sticking, and that way I can target them. Okay, I like it. Right, so then what I want is, I'll just grab some tape to put on. Some of this. I don't need it that wide. Okay, just going to cut that little bit off there. That's it. Yeah, I like that. That's worked out well. So, and then I'll do trying to decide whether to put that on now. I might go for something bigger. Put that somewhere else. There's no flower on this, but I mean there was no flower on the other one, so I'm happy to put this one down. I want to use up what I have. I will name them all. I'll put labels on them and with their names on. You know, with their with their names. Okay, let's get this down. Nice. I think that looks interesting like that. Good. Good, good, good. Oops. Oh dear. There we go. Right, so that's all those done. So I've done 6, and I think I will leave it here because, you know, I've done quite a bit, and I'll come back and do some more, but at least I've got a few done now. I'm only putting it on because I like the look of it. It stands out there, and I will put one on here as well, even though I don't need to, I don't think. Yeah, lovely. So I love those, and I love these. That one and that one. And then of course we've got our pockets as well. So we've done a fair bit, and I'll come back and do more with you very soon. So yeah, I'll just move everything over. I've got to be careful of these dried flowers everywhere. Yeah, I'll come back and do more with you as soon as I can. But in the meantime, have a lovely day, and I'll see you very soon. Take care everyone. Bye for now.